I know he has a job. He has mentioned that to me um, on countless occasions, but I don't know what he do. I don't know if he's driving officially yet. I don't know what's the name of the company he's working for. I don't know too much of his working history at the moment.
Did Mr. Moblin tell you directly that he has a commercial driver's license now?
Yes,
To be
he said he was finished.
okay. Your Honor, the state would like to introduce into evidence state's exhibit A, the Bureau of Labor Statistics for truck drivers. And on page 2, it shows that the median annual salary. I'll introduce that in evidence first.
State's exhibit A is admitted.
The state asks court to take judicial notice that the annual salary in Texas for a truck driver is $49,690 per year. That comes to $4,140 per $4,140.83 per month. And in order to calculate the current child support, the state would have to defer as to what amount exactly the court would want to allot towards health insurance at this time. And for that reason, the state's going to be deferring to the court as to whether or not the court wants to do temporary or final right now. The state would further question Ms. Lyons as to health insurance. Ms. Lyons, what is the current health insurance that your child has?
Medicaid.
And is your child going to qualify for Medicaid in 2024, to your knowledge?
At the moment, I don't know.
Is it
It
possible
depends.
that
It's possible that I can requalify because we have not been getting the hours that we're supposed to be getting because of slow production at work. So the lady said I could qualify for Medicaid once I submit the page check stubs and information that I need to requalify.
Your Honor, if the state is setting medical support at $62 per month, that's a 1/6 pro rata share of the 9% is how the state arrives at that amount. With one child in and 5 children out, with $4,140.83 a month at 13.33% of net, the state would be asking for $456 a month in child support. In line with that, if the state, if the court wants to rule based on private health insurance at certain amounts, the state will provide those calculations of what that would be. 372 being the amount of 9%, half of that would be 187. And also, Ms. Lyons, what is the monthly cost for the dental just for the child?
I believe it said $15.
And then
Is that for the commercial insurance, right?
That's for the dental. Yeah.
Dental, yes. Yes, 15 monthly.
Including the dental, that would be actually $437 a month, 15 for the dental, and 187 for the medical support if the court wants to rule for that. And the state is calculating for all right. And Ms. Lyons, are you asking for retroactive child support going from June of 2021 through July of 2023?
No, you don't have to.
You do? Are you saying now you don't want retroactive child support?
No. Is that back pay?
Correct. Do you understand that if you don't ask for it now, that you won't ever be able to get it back?
I'm understanding. I really am not over. I'm okay. I'm over
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Your Honor, that, let's see. So the court is aware. Yeah, the state would like to reserve that matter if it can and get temporary orders. I apologize, Your Honor. I'm hearing different things now than what it was before I stepped into the courtroom.
Your Honor, I just don't want to go for it no more. I'm tired. I'm tired. I can't go through this no more. I don't want to proceed. I want to just do it like how I've been doing it by myself. It's less stressful. I clocked out to be in this hearing. I'm losing money. I just want to go back to my peaceful life, take care of my daughter. And I wish him well, and I do not want to proceed. I don't want to go through this anymore. This put a lot on my heart. It's put a lot on my mind and breaks my peace so dramatically. I'm okay. I do not want to proceed. I don't want to go through this anymore. And I am okay. I don't want to do it. This is too stressful. I don't want to. I've done it way long before he was in the picture when he was in jail. I can do it. I can do it. And I can do it.
The state reserves for closing.
So Mr. Jurisco,
Oh, there's a paper to introduce as well.
you have another exhibit. Do you wish to withdraw that?
No, Ms. Lyons, was he ruled to pay child support in the temporary? Was Mr. Moblin ruled to pay child support in the temporary order?
He was ruled to pay 151.
Was he ruled to pay medical support?
He was ruled to pay medical. I think it was included or separate. I don't know. I don't remember, but he was for sure ruled to pay the 151.
The state introduces State's Exhibit B, the pay record in this case.
State's Exhibit B is admitted.
The state reserves, the state passes a witness and reserves for closing at this time.
So I think you announced that you would like to give a brief closing. You may do so now, Mr. Jurisco.
Yes, Your Honor. In light of different things that the state is hearing from its private conversation with Ms. Lyons, and what has been said in the courtroom, and in light of the fact that there is a wide range of outcomes insofar as what insurance costs could be, the state would like to reserve the matters of retroactive child support, court costs, and to set temporary orders with the current medical support at $62 a month, with the Bureau of Labor Statistics average monthly salary showing as $4,140.83, and then to come back in 2024 once we have ascertained whether or not the child in this action continues to qualify for government medical, and perhaps other party shows as well, or at the very least, we can do a default hearing with fully accurate information once Ms. Lyons has an answer as to what her health insurance and dental insurance situation is going to be, so that we have accurate numbers to these effects going forward. And with just $62, the state will calculate again. Go that to the court, 1 in, 5 out. That would be $456 a month in child support, $62 a month for the medical support for the temporary orders. All other parts of the temporary order maintaining reserve retro and reserve court costs. And the state would also like to set the next setting for an in-person hearing so that we can.
No, I don't. No. I can't do that. I'm done. I don't want to.
Ms. Lyons, you are disrupting Mr. Jurisco in these proceedings.
I'm sorry.
So I need for you to take a seat and allow Mr. Jurisco to finish.
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you have some comments that you would like to make after the state's done, then it'll be your turn. Mr. Jurisco, you may.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry.
That's all for the state's closing statement. I mean, the state geographic restriction will co-contiguous, joint managed conservatorship, reserve retro, reserve court costs, and rule for child support at $426 a month on a temporary basis, $62 a month. The state would like to return in February of 2024 once Ms. Lyons has had time to figure out what her health insurance costs are. And since it has been difficult to come to final orders in this case, the state does want Ms. Lyons at least to be physically present, to have the full day off, so that we can have her full attention and complete this action, as it has been a little bit difficult to do so today via Zoom. Let's see the February 13th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. is what the state proposes.
Okay. All right. All right, Ms. Lyons, it's now your turn to address the court. You've heard what the state has proposed. Basically, the state is requesting further temporary orders and to set this matter for another hearing. But it sounds as though you disagree with that.
I'm done. I disagree. I don't want to continue. Please, Your Honor. Please. I do not. I am in my full mind. I am in my full right now. And I do not want to continue. Especially, this has been ongoing for almost a year. I'm okay. I will figure it out. I got it. It's okay. I feel like he do pick her up from school when he needs on his weekends. She spends time with him. I'm not keeping her away from him. She has that attention from her dad. That's the best I can ask for from him at the moment, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. This has been a lot. It's overwhelming. So, in my right mind, I do not want to continue. I do not.
Okay. So what I'm hearing from your testimony is that what was ordered under temporary orders with regards to the duties of you and Mr. Moblin, you would like that to remain in effect. The visitation schedule that you have with Mr. Moblin, you would like that to remain in effect. Is that right?
Just visitation is fine with me. The way he picks her up from school on his weekends and drop her off on Monday at school, that is just fine. I don't care what he do money wise. I got my daughter. I got her and had her since birth. She's okay. She's healthy.
I also
smart.
heard you say in your testimony that when you were asked about retroactive support, which a lot of people understand that to be as back child support, that you are not requesting back child support from Mr. Williams. Is that, or Mr. Moblin? Is that right?
Moblin? Correct.
Okay.
I don't want anything.
All right. I heard you. Mr. Jurisco,
Okay.
the state, this is your petition. So is the state in agreement with Ms. Lyons to waive any request for retroactive support at this time?
I mean, it's the state doesn't have a stance against that, no, Your Honor. However, the state doesn't have an interest in the matter of the health insurance. The state, of course, wants the child to be on private health insurance, if at all possible, and the state wants to see cash medical and cash dental reimbursement if it comes to pass that government medical is not available to Ms. Lyons. So the state has done its best to provide full information in this case. And at this juncture, the state defers to the court insofar as whether or not final orders would really be possible in light of the information that's been provided to the court. And at this juncture, the state sees it to be more reasonable to come back reserving retro and reserving court costs and setting the medical support at the $62 a month as under the auspice that government medical continues and then to come back when Miss Lyons has had time to regroup, and then she can make the decision as to retro again while we're coming back for medical support and dental support anyway. So.
All right. Well, it seems to me that since there's a lot of unknowns with regards to Miss Lyons' eligibility, just based on what I have today in terms of what is presently available, the health insurance is not at a reasonable cost for Mr. Moblin. It's over $400 from what I heard from the testimony. I am going to render final orders. There certainly can be a modification at a later date. Who knows? Mr. Moblin may decide to have insurance available at privately, and that would certainly would raise an issue that would warrant a modification. Same with Ms. Lyons. I mean, it could very well be that she does qualify for government medical assistance. So I'm rendering final orders today. Default against Mr. Moblin. The parentage was established under the temporary order, so that will be made final. The conservatorship and possession and access, and also the geographic residence restriction as currently ordered. Those orders are made final. And considering the support, ordering that Ms. Lyons continue with the government medical coverage for the child, and cash medical support ordered against Mr. Moblin will be $62 monthly. And taking into consideration testimony and evidence provided, child support will be based on income of $4,140.83. So current child support effective December 1st will be $456. And judgments as requested by the state under the temporary orders, that's granted. The payouts for those two judgments for medical and dental, medical and child support are granted. So those payouts will begin on December 1st. And court costs are assessed against Mr. Moblin due 12 months from today. And let's see. And that should take care of all your issues. All right.
Your Honor, may the state ask a couple of questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're confirming the arrears of $604.76, and we're for the child support, and we're confirming the arrears of $76.10, which offered a payment plan of $10 a month for those medical support arrears. Is that what the state is ruling for? I mean, is that what the court is ruling for?
Yes, I'm granting what you've requested.
Right. And for the arrears payment plan, are you, even though it's only $604 of arrears and there's no retro being ruled for, because that was the amount the state quota was for retro, and we're having final orders, are you ruling that there is no retro in this case since Ms. Lyons is requesting to waive retro?
Yes, so thank you for that. So retroactive medical, child, and dental not granted. So if you would like a different amount to be paid towards the child support judgment or temporary orders, I certainly would consider that.
The state is comfortable with 90.
Okay. 90 or 91?
91.
Okay, 91. All right. Is there anything else?
I am confused. I don't know what's going on. Like what? So we're continuing?
No, I'm granting final orders. So your case will be removed from the docket. This will be the last hearing on the petition that was filed by the state. And if there is going to be another hearing, the state or you or Mr. Moblin would have to file new papers and get it on my docket. So, but
Okay.
for now, this will be the final hearing and I'm rendering final orders.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.